Number 10 on my list is going to be The Rock versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18. To me, this was the payoff of WCW versus WWE, the Monday Night Wars. The Monday Night Wars came to an end at WrestleMania 17. When Vince ended up buying WCW from them going out of business. Turner pulled the plug, and they were not going to be going on anymore. At WrestleMania 17, it's always been rumored that WCW is supposed to have some sort of an influence in the Vince versus Shane match, but a lot of people point to Sean Stasiak running his mouth and telling reporters and radio interview people that they were going to be doing something at WrestleMania, and they felt that killed the surprise, and they ended up not doing it. I can honestly tell you that Vince versus Shane, right now I'm thinking of something I should have put on the list, but that match was probably better without having any of the run-ins, besides for the Trish and Stephanie and Linda on the outside, with Mick Foley being the special guest referee. But, there was a lot of guys from WCW as well as ECW that wrestled on WrestleMania 18. But to me, Rock versus Hogan was the first real dream match of having guys, the real guys that you talked about. If WWE and WCW met up and had an actual pay-per-view show against each other, this is the Star Wars that would come out of it. Rock versus Hogan went out there. They put on one hell of a show. Both of these guys are two of the best performers there ever were. I think it was the right call to give The Rock the win over Hogan. Definitely Hogan was getting up there. He would go on to perform for a few more years before his body would just completely fall apart. But I think The Rock was one of the top performers in the game at that time, even though this is right when he was about to split to go make movies. I believe that right after this is when he started making The Mummy Returns. It was after the Goldberg match at Backlash. But really, really good stuff from here, from Rock and Hogan.